Cell nucleus. In cell biology, the nucleus is a membrane-bound organelle found in eukaryotic cells. The nucleus is the control center of the cell. Briefly, the nucleus contains large quantities of DNA, which are the genes. The genes determine the characteristics of the cell's proteins, including the structural proteins as well as the intracellular enzymes that control cytoplasmic and nuclear activities. The nuclear membrane, also called the nuclear envelope, is actually two separate bilayer membranes, one inside the other. The space between the layers is called the perinuclear space. The outer membrane is continuous with the endoplasmic reticulum of the cell cytoplasm. The envelope is perforated by pore structures that are about 100 nanometers in diameter. At the lip of each pore, the inner and outer membranes of the nuclear envelope are continuous. An intricate protein structure, called a pore complex, lines each pore and plays an important role in the cell by regulating the entry and exit of proteins and RNAs, as well as large complexes of macromolecules. Within the nucleus, the DNA is organized into discrete units called chromosomes, structures that carry the genetic information. Each chromosome contains one long DNA molecule associated with many proteins. Some of the proteins help coil the DNA molecule of each chromosome, reducing its length and allowing it to fit into the nucleus. The complex of DNA and proteins making up chromosomes is called chromatin. When a cell is not dividing, stained chromatin appears as a diffuse mass in micrographs, and the chromosomes cannot be distinguished from one another, even though discrete chromosomes are present. Each eukaryotic species has a characteristic number of chromosomes. For example, a typical human cell has 46 chromosomes in its nucleus. The exceptions are the sex cells, eggs and sperm, which have only 23 chromosomes in humans. A fruit fly cell has 8 chromosomes in most cells and 4 in the sex cells. The nuclei of most cells contain one or more highly staining structures called nucleoli. Through the microscope, the nucleolus looks like a large dark spot within the nucleus. The nucleolus does not have a limiting membrane. Here, a type of RNA called ribosomal RNA, rRNA, is synthesized from instructions in the DNA. Also, in the nucleolus, proteins imported from the cytoplasm are assembled with rRNA into large and small subunits of ribosomes. These subunits then exit the nucleus through the nuclear pores in the cytoplasm, where a large and a small subunit can assemble into a ribosome. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.